I've just been informed that if you wish to look fly like Ellup and myself, then you should click your way to creative.com. On this website, remarkable designs, t-shirts, jackets, hats, hoodies, sweatpants, and more to come. We also have courses if you're looking to advance in your musical endeavors. Once you visit our website, it's pretty awesome. But once you make a buy, it's remarkable. It supports the channel and me. Please don't tell Ellup I said that, but he has not paid me yet. So buy away. Let's continue this journey in creating a movement of creatives around the world that can create with their inner creative juices. Musicians, music producers, beat makers, singers, club promoters, whomever you are in this industry, join me while we expand. As Ellup always says, stay creative without rules, but I have another saying. May the creative forces be with you. I made it up myself. Some people may think I'm Ellup, but I'm really not Ellup. He doesn't look anything like me. This commercial is now over. Back to the video.
What's up, girls and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen. I screwed that all up. What's up, guys? Ellup from Creative Sound. We are here live once again, which means that you can ask questions live, and I'll do my best in answering live on air, right? So we are here spending a little time with each other. It's been a while, but we are here. I appreciate you guys for joining. And as usual, if this is your first time here, pound the like on this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So today is that day that I wanted to dive a little deeper into Ableton Live. Well, actually, this is my first time. It's not my first time in Ableton. This will be my first time going live with you guys, actually going through some stuff. So with that being said, this is my first time, so don't penalize me. I just got the push tool. The push tool was something I've been wanting for a very long time, and I finally gave in and went ahead and dived in, and I like it a lot. So I do not know anything about this workflow. Like I said, I had Ableton, the software on my computer, for a while, but I never took it serious. I never really tried to do anything real, like make a real beat inside of it. Actually, I did, but not at this level. Something that I really like and I'm, working on. So, I'm a Studio One user. I know the ins and out of Studio One. Studio One is my thing, but I want to go a little bit deeper into Ableton Live because no, the whole reason here, guys, is I'm a music producer. I'm a beat maker, music composer. I'm like all of these things musically, and I wanted something to feed into my creativity or something to inspire me. And I felt like is Studio One is great for what it does, but when it comes to being creative and just, going a little bit deeper, I was looking for something like Ableton Live. As you guys seen me, I went live a couple times with Bitwig. Bitwig is an awesome program. I still use Bitwig, but Bitwig does not have a dedicated controller like the Push. The Push is just so beautiful. I like the Push. The Push is just a beautiful device, and this thing is pretty sick. So I have a camera angled on the Push too. So yeah, we'll dive in and I'll show you guys that. Let's see. I was seeing if there was any questions or anything like that, but no questions or comments yet, which is cool. So we'll dive in right now. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and switch things up. And so this is Ableton Live, and I've already began to work on something. So let me see if I could go from the top. Let's go from the top. I say the thing I like about this is that I have the option to work out of the clip launch, and I can work inside of the linear style workflow, which is what I'm used to, right? So now I have more added to my workspace, right? More tools. Okay, so I want to I may have to switch my devices and my screen around, because I actually want to show y'all this versus, I want to show y'all work from here. I have two different screens going, so the other screen had all of this going on, so I wanted to be able to show y'all what's going on here. Okay, so this is what I mean by opportunities of just working with something like this. Like I like this. This is a good setup. Devices down here gives me that visual aspect. Like I like that. This is something I showed you guys that I could do inside of Bitwig. I just like that. That's a workflow that I'm fresh to, and yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so if I have any Ableton Live users, bear with me. Feel free, dive in. I may ask questions. I may ask you guys how to do something because I don't really know how to do it. And of course, if you're not on here right now, feel free to make comments in the comment section. I welcome everybody who help me out. So we starting all over essentially on this channel, learning something new, and so everything is fresh, but I've managed to Now what I like to do, I wanna add a tape stop. Is that a way to do that? Is there a way to add tape stop? E Nice, what's up? What's up, E Nice? Thanks for joining. Thanks for yeah, this is a journey that is fresh to me. Studio One user, take a dive in this new workflow. Report a crash. I need to get rid of this window. How do I do that? Bam. Check me out. I'm advanced. More advanced than before. I figured it out. So this is cool, like, you know. But if anybody could share with me like key commands to you know, because this will be a lifesaver, being able to go back and forth, like zoom in and out. I was able to, I think, I don't know what I just did, but so that's solo. Okay, that's devices. If I hit D, okay. All right, but for right now, we're just gonna like, you know, just do it like this for now and just all right. I'm going to be using Splice as well to enhance this track. So we're just going to kind of just go from here. I'm not on here doing the tutorial showing you guys how the stuff work. I am learning, so you know, you guys feel free to dive in with any comments, suggestions, and things like that. So let's see. I know I should have been very specific. This is something I already have. And let's see, let's just throw that in there. I don't know what that's gonna sound like. I'm gonna throw that in there. Let's see. I do know that I could turn on warping, which is what I've been doing. Okay. What I want to know how to do is there like a way to like just set this to automatic? So in Studio One, I could turn on time stretch on that channel and it locks it in like automatically. But I know here, I do know if I come to the edge, I can like extend this out like this, hit shift, and it will extend. So if I'm at, wait, where was I? So if I'm at 15, 9 to 15, actually it should have been right here, first of all. It should have been to 16. Wait. I have no way of knowing like how many bars I'm extending this out. I gotta know numbers. So that's the other. So if that's 16, so if I go, so that means if I go to 23. See, you know, I have to. I don't know. Y'all gotta teach me. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let me know what's going on. You know. Um. Let's see. I do know I could change the. I'm gonna go back. Let's go back. I want this to. Troy, what's up, bro? What's up, man? You always starting session view is easier for me using live. Okay, let's try that. Hey, y'all gotta let me know. Okay, session. I just threw a loop in here. So is that right? I hit session on live. I mean the push, or am I supposed to be looking at something else? I'm trying to. Ben, what's up? What's up, bro? So Troy, yeah. So like, I'm trying to make this sample work like tempo wise, right? And so what I did so far was I went to the edge because this one came in. I do know I just learned how to time stretch. So like for instance, this came in just like this. It came in from 9 to 15, but of course it's a full loop if I make it go to 16. So it was like this. So I went to the edge here, hit space bar, and it's not quite. Or maybe I could work with this down here. Bro, no, total failure. I don't even know what I just did. What's going on? Let's see, envelope. Nope. So I'm trying to make this loop lock in. Press tab on the keyboard. Yeah, all I do is just tab back and forth to the mixer. Or maybe you're trying to show me something. Okay, I hit tab. I'm here. So I'm not working in clip. I know that for a fact. You need to set 1-on-1 in the first beat. Is that in this window? No, it's not. That would be drag the beat to the grid. Yeah, that would be cool, man. I would love to have you on again and show me this, show me how this stuff goes, bro. Now, so far I got it like now I hit warp, right? So that's right, right? Warp is wait, what is that? That's kind of dope. I don't know what I just did, but I well, that's actually kind of what I wanted to do. But I know there's a faster way to do that though. It's got to be a fast. It's got to be a faster way. In clip view at the bottom. Oh, okay. Clip view. I'm not in the clip though. I just threw it in the Ranger. Maybe I should have threw it in clip. In clip, you saying throw it in clip first? Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna mute this one. Hit that right, and I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna bring it in again, and I think that's why you were saying tab over. Right. I follow you, bro. Um, I follow. That's the sample right there, and I'm gonna bring this in down here. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I want to bring in this in as a separate, different track, just in case I need to come back to the other one. So, all right, hit warp, right? Oh well, shoot, it did it for me, but I just need to. Well, that was it. I just need to make it longer. So on, let's see. I'm getting there, I guess. Um, warp. Nope, that's wrong. I know I could change the. What if I something about? Let me look at the comments. Okay, click warp. Yep, I got that. I did all that without even looking at the comments. Leave them gray. Now set the BPM to 100 there. Click warp. Click to below the BPM. Below the BPM. Let me get over here. Okay, so I got warp on. The BPM is 100. What if I change this? Nope. Well, yeah. Now I'm looking for BPM. Click the 2. Oh, bro. Bro. Hold on. Bruh. Wait, let me change the... Bro. Bro. Bro, bro, bro. Bro. Dude. Appreciate that, bruh. I appreciate that. Real talk. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's go back. Let's see if I like that though. So it repitched it. That's tones. That's beat. Huh. So beats it sounds the best. Actually, I like the repitch. That's actually pretty cool. So what you're saying is like doing it this way, and so I can use clip launch and the arranger at the same time, and it'll know exactly where to start, which is what I'm looking at. Wait. Hold on. Now that's at 17. What is it gonna do? Yeah, see right here, I don't want to play. So I guess this is the part where I need to record it to the range window if I wanted to like. So what I know is when I hit this button here, let's record that. I'm gonna just go ahead and record that there. Yeah. I'm gonna hit this here so it could play. See, I know a little bit, but I'm rusty, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, so yeah, I'm gonna definitely get with you, Jay, on a faster way to do this. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, yeah, I'm definitely doing the long way. Now that I got you online, I think I may have fell in love with this, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you what happened. Like, I at first when I got the push to like a couple of days ago, right? I was excited about like plugging it up and stuff like that, and then when I was creating this beat, I was like, man, I'm going back to Studio One. You know what I mean? It was like I didn't give up, but it was like I needed to get something out because I'm working on a project. Working on the project. I needed to get a track out, and I went and started a beat in Studio One instead, so I can get the ball rolling. But This process is like when I bought the first machine. When I bought my first machine, it took me like 6 months. Like, it didn't take me 6 months to learn it. It took me 6 months to realize that I was missing out. I bought it. I was like, nope, I ain't doing it. And it sat down in the corner somewhere of the studio that I was working out of. And then 6 months later, I was like, bro, I seen the video and I saw people working. I'm like, man, where that machine at? And I learned it, and it became a part of my workflow. And here we are today, right? But now this is something new. It's like I'm starting all over again, bro. Like this is crazy. All right, so let's keep going. So with that being said, yeah, I definitely have to work on tighten that up just a little bit more. But I want to be able to throw a let's see, and I could just do everything from the controller. So go to device, or add device, should I say, and grab a audio effect, auto filter, EQ, if you know off the top of your head, right quick, what is the name of the effect? Like a simple effect, like a low pass filter, something like that. I'm looking at a channel EQ, boom capture, hi-hat boost. I know what it is in Bitwig. Bitwig is just a filter. I think that's what it is. But I want to, like, one of those quick, simple filters. Filter delay, dynamic tube, a tuner. Auto filter. What's auto filter? I think I played with that. Or EQ8 auto filter, or E. Okay, let me see if I can look for that. Auto filter. Okay, let's go for that. Yeah, exactly what I wanted. See, Studio One don't have stuff like this. Like, if you just look at the device, just look at it. That's sexy. I like that. And let's see, let's change it. Okay, so it's not affecting. Let's make sure I'm on the right track. I might be on a total different. Okay, so I put it up on that one. And that's not okay. Let's do that again. So I was on the wrong. Let's add device. Could I just drag that over? Like, could I just go here and just drag this? Yeah, I guess so. Dope. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. So instead of using those, let me go in here and just tighten this up a little bit more. Dude, the second day working on this is more exciting than the first day, bro. I'll say that. I'll say that. And I'm definitely doing this the Okay. So you said just drag it. Okay, let's try that. Just drag it. Oh, you mean when I was doing this? Double clicking on that what you call this? This is the marker. Yeah. I think I did that. So Jay, why I got you on? So is there a way to is there like a tape stop joining here? Cause I wanna I have a plugin that does that. The kilohertz plug that I've been using inside of Studio One, because Studio One doesn't have that capability. I know inside of Logic, I'm able to do that, but like when you use a fader on the end of the end and the beginning of a region, actually, you can right click on it and change the fade to speed up or speed down, which was a feature in Logic, but in Studio One you had to go into and make that audio you have to convert it to the sample one and then play on it was like a pitch down modulation or whatever. That's what I used to do all the time but it was always extra steps. So I want to know if there is a way to access. No, I was talking about the effect from track to track. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get with you, Jay. You talking advanced, and I'm lost right now. Like, I don't know, but all I know is right now I'm intrigued on what I was able to do, and I'm like, man, I'm like so late to the game. All right, but yeah, Studio One way was crazy. Yeah, man. Studio One is great for mixing and stuff like that, and like doing orchestral stuff, like, cause like I like how, answer me this. Maybe it's gonna be something in the update in the future for Ableton Live, but I would like to incorporate Ableton Live in that workflow. But like right now, just thinking on like the workflow, I would like to be able to work out of Contact. And because I know in Studio One, when you load up a Contact instrument, I can put up to 16 instruments in Contact, right? Because that's what it supports. And Studio One makes it easy to make outputs available. So now I can like put like cellos and bass and violas, blah blah blah. Go ahead and access the output on the top of the window, and I just made my entire output situation come alive in the mixer section, and I can mix up and down, what I need to. Same as Impact. All I have to do is go to each pad and open the the routing, just tell it where I want to route. I'll route to 1, 2, 3, 4, blah blah, and it makes itself available in the mixer. Like, boom, like it's there. But in here, I was looking at a couple of videos. I know that there's like some methods, a few ways to get there, and I was wondering if the Ableton Live community knows something different from those videos I've been watching. This is an easy way to do that. Go to Max for Live in the browser. Look up pitch drop. So it's done in Max for, okay. You can in okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, Studio One. Okay. Anyway, so if I MIDI effects. All right, so I'm gonna automate that. Okay, so how do I automate that? I'm trying to remember that. Wait, my screen. Wait, why my devices switch up? Nice. That's cool. I should have did that from. Y'all saw me switch screens. I moved the screen over, thinking that. Never mind. I'm not gonna bring that up. Okay, that's what's up. So. I just need to learn how to automate now. Go back to the range view. What's up, UGN? What I like most about the push for me, it replaced my MIDI keyboard. That's what's up. Labala. How to automate transpose in Studio One. How to automate transpose. I'll have to show you that later. I did I do a video on that? I don't remember. But we're working in Ableton Live today, so reach out to me via email just so I remember. I have my email pinned in the comments, so just hit me email and I can do a video on that and send you send you a link to it or whatever, or anything else you guys may want, like as far as like help, if you need assistance with Studio One machine, because that's where I am. That's my livelihood, working inside of Studio One, using machine inside of Studio One. That's me all day. I have a course for you guys if you're interested in that, learning machine. It's also a link that is pinned to the comment section. If you're interested in that, I have other courses on there, available to you guys as well. But we're looking Ableton Live right now. So yeah, I appreciate you guys looking at me and all of the mistakes and just everything. We're gonna make it do what we do. We're gonna finish this here, and I'm getting help from you guys. You guys are helping me dive deeper, and it's crazy. And I'm looking Ableton Live pick up my voice. I'm trying to process that. I'm looking at the signal come in on each. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. It's a lot. It's a lot about this program that's really different from Studio One. Okay, so back to you, Troy. I want to get all of that out the way. So if I go back to range, you say, yeah, of course. Hey, duh. I knew that. I don't know why I did, dude. I knew that. Okay, so this is what we got. Tape stop. Play. Yeah. That's what I wanna. And I guess this is for like if I want to add another. Is that extended? What if I wanted to do this? Wait, what's going on? What is that? What is it? Is this, dude? Is that machine, bro? That's how machine works with the block type automations. Oh, never mind. Cause this here is just on off. Duh. What am I talking about? This is on and off, so that makes sense. Never mind that. Let's back up. Okay. So I want this to happen. Let's see. I don't necessarily need a curve, right? Hey, is there any tools in here? Wait, it didn't do it. Wait a second. It didn't do it. What's going on? Maybe because it wasn't all the way. Let's play that. Let's start from here. Yeah, it did. Okay. All right. Let's see. I just gotta find a sweet spot, I guess. What if I do it right here? Cool. Now I wonder if I could do this to MIDI. Let's do that again. This time I'm gonna switch here. Play. Yeah. Wait. Oh, really? Now that's interesting. That's interesting. So I took a device thinking I'm copying it. Maybe I should have hit the copy button, activate the copy button, and then copy it to that. So I moved that whole automation lane and the device to the next track, and it did it there. I have to process that. That's different. Because that's exactly what he did. That's different. Yeah, that's different, yo. So what if I take this and copied it here? Huh. Let me turn this off. Uh-huh. Huh. That was just a different way, just a different workflow. Yeah. It's different. It's different. Appreciate the super chat. UGN. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Boy Wonder, I believe Ableton Push 3 is coming in the fall. I believe a big update is on the way. Ableton has been very quiet. I've noticed that too. That would be crazy, yo. That would be crazy. Really crazy. I'm gonna have to hit him up about that. Yeah, I follow Ableton World, you know, because I had Ableton for quite some time, so I get the emails and stuff like that, and I've noticed that I mean they just been doing live and stuff, you know, events or whatever, not nothing like update wise, you know, that type of thing. Here's a one of those questions, right? Is Ableton better than FL Studio? I do not use FL Studio, so I don't know at the moment. I really don't know. Ableton Live, I'm gonna tell you, like I tell everybody else, when it comes to those type of questions, it's all about workflow and what you prefer. You know, I don't know. In some cases, FL Studio is better than Ableton Live based on what you're looking for. I watch a lot of guys that perform out of FL Studio, and I think FL Studio is a very strong platform, and you can do what you see me doing even right now. You can do the same stuff in Studio One, but I'm using Ableton Live for the first time right now because I think it's fun. You know, it's nothing like having fun doing what you do, doing what you love, and having fun. I started to feel like, I don't know, just stuff I wasn't able to do, or just like creative ways of doing something, discovering things that does something that you will probably never be able to do in another DAW. Um, I'm finding that in Ableton Live versus Studio One as far as the creative side, right? Just that aspect, the creative side. Now, is it worth you making a big jump, using your money to invest in something else because of a couple of features that you may not have in the current DAW that you're using at the moment? It may not be necessary, and it may not be worth it. I like working with the push. As you can see, the push is pretty cool. I've been doing everything on screen or whatever. Because I'm still learning both platforms, but to see, yeah, this is cool. Now, I'm more so, see, my background is more so like, I like integration between hardware and software. FL Studio for somebody like me probably wouldn't work. Or it would work because I could buy a keyboard, obviously, and you know what I mean. But like something that's dedicated, like this keyboard here, this complete control. I have this thing that works inside of Machine, and it works inside of Studio One. And if you may not have been following me for a very long time, I'm not sure. You probably have. Forgive me if I don't know, but I've been crying about integration. See, when DAW integration with the complete control came out, they did not include Studio One at first. So I had a couple of videos just crying about it, and we finally got it. So it's like, okay, I'm complete, right? But yeah, that's been the thing with that. But I appreciate that, Boy Wonder. I appreciate that. That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate that. That's good news. I kind of knew that, like in my heart, which is why I made that the investment. I'm like, all of the things that I don't like currently about Ableton Live, they may make it better in the next future update or something like that. So it's like, I'm gonna go ahead and learn it now. That way, when that update come, I appreciate it more. You know what I mean? Because stuff I'm able to do now inside of Studio One, I can't do in here. Like, I like working with a range of blocks. It makes it easier to like duplicate. But for what I know right now, I see that the only way to duplicate something is if I click here, like on the region, and then duplicate it. But I have to have a region that's the length of what I want to duplicate in this, like this entire thing. So for instance, if it's like, if I want this range, unless y'all tell me something different, maybe I can duplicate based on the range. But I know working inside of Studio One, I can create like song arranger, and I can just click on that range, say like I titled it like verse. I can duplicate that verse over. But inside of here, it's a little different. Like I have to click on something that's actually the length of this whole section. I couldn't click on something like this. If it's chopped up like this, it wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. Well, what if I didn't have this like this? I'll have to create a way to duplicate. And that's kind of what I found. That's what I discovered. Or I think what I could do is this. You know what I mean? Like I've seen guys do that. They'll take a section and then they can duplicate. But why do I have to do this all the time? Like stuff like that is different for me than the way I usually work. Yeah, so yeah, stuff like that. Will I start using Ableton? Absolutely. Hey, I spend money on this. I'm going I'm going to start using it. Press the D key to turn off the draw mode. Oh, wait. I think mine's is different. My key command is mine's is B. Yeah. So B for me. Maybe you meant to say that. Whatever. It's the same thing. I was able to. I knew that. Oh, I see. I did ask if there's other, but okay. So, are there any other tools? I'm looking for the cut tool, and I'm looking like, can I switch between the cut tool and I'm learning? It's the same, right? It's when you switch over to a new DAW or working in a different DAW than what you're used to, you have to use the DAW for what it was built for. So I'm not drawing conclusions based on what I'm not able to do versus my knowledge in Studio One. I'm learning it for what it is, what it does. So that means new key. Actually, is there a way to like customize my key commands? So that's a question ringing around. That would be so much better if I'm able to like customize. And I didn't even really look to see if there was a way to customize. I believe you can, but I'm not sure. But you have to learn a DAW for what it is. So a lot of people will complain about one thing, Ableton Live is whack because I mean, I do have a certain workflow that I'm familiar with. And so, I have to adjust myself. Like Ableton Live from Studio One is a total different workflow. But for me, that's how I was able to move from like me moving from Logic to Studio One. It was a smooth transition because it's the same style workflow. I bought Cubase. Cubase is just cluttered to me. It's like what is this? There's like a bunch of stuff in there, and I think that's the reason why Studio One was made. Because Studio One it does favor Cubase. Hence, some of the same developers that work with Cubase left the company, whatever, created something a little simpler, and I do appreciate, and that's why I still use Studio One. I'm like Team Studio One over here, baby. But it is what it is. All right, so let's keep going. I'm catching up on the comments, and we're going to keep creating easier to set points. And so Jay, man, I'm gonna need you to like pick a day, bro, and when you're not doing nothing, you just sit with me all freaking day, and you have to like you got to teach bro exactly everything bro, because I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need to speed up the learning curve because I like Ableton. It's pretty cool. I can see myself working out of it. You know what I mean? But I do get slowed down by the lack of knowing certain things, which it's not too bad. It's cool. I'm having fun so far. Ableton is great for live performances. That's what's up. Yeah, I do agree. I think when I discovered that was when I started messing with Ableton because we were doing some things live at this church I was a part of at one point, and we was using Ableton like something simple, doing stuff like that, like running tracks, backing tracks, and Ableton can control lights and smoke machines and all type of stuff at a certain point. Like it can trigger all these crazy things live. I was like, man, Ableton is serious, bro. But I never really got into it for the production side of it yet. We were just programming MIDI notes and triggering and it's cool. I like it a lot. I would say Ableton is one of the best because if you notice, most products ship with free copy. Ableton Live, like, and even Studio One push Atom to be used with Ableton. Yeah, I noticed that too. I noticed that it was either Live, Light, or Reason. Reason was another one of those discs that comes with all of your hardware stuff. That kind of duplicate would be session view, not arrange view. Session view. Okay, explain to me what's session view. I know I see a button here on the push, but what is I'm getting in. I'm getting to it. There is a way. There is a way to duplicate easy. Yeah, man. I'm late, y'all. I'm late. No tools, totally different kind of editing. Okay, all right. That's just something I have to live with. I have to. Okay. Gotcha. All right. You know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna fault the workflow because Ableton is totally different, and I have to respect that. MIDI capture. There's MIDI capture in Ableton, dude. That's something that we don't have in Studio One. It's audio capture, but we don't have MIDI capture. Logic Pro has MIDI capture. Cause I seen my buddy use it. You said the workforce is not like guys for us. You know, it's different. It's different. It's definitely different. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Um Everybody has an opinion, you know? It I have an opinion, you know? It's all good. Cuz at the end of the day, it's all about your workflow and what you prefer. That's what I tell people. And that goes with that answer when the other guy was asking which one is better, FL Studio or Ableton Live. I can't tell you that. So it's all preference. So Jay Troy, you said session view is, so I gotta learn the terminology. I want to call it arranger, but I guess that's session view, right? Let me hover over it. Will it tell me? So clip view. Oh, so it's okay. Session view is with the mixer view. It's the clip view. Gotcha. I gotta learn the terminology, bro. Gotcha. I gotta lock that in my dome. Horace, Logic doesn't have MIDI capture. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I seen my bro do it. Maybe it's called something else, but I definitely seen him. I seen them program some nice chords in there, and he wasn't recording, and then he hit this button, boom. I think it was the C button, and it captured everything. So maybe it's not in there no more, but this was definitely when was this? Because this I seen this before I moved to Dallas. This was I think it was a 9.0. This was in my other studio, and I seen him do that because he showed it to me. He was like, "Bro," and I'm thinking like, why would you need capture? Like capture your MIDI without playing like with the metronome. Play it with the metronome, and he just played some chords, and then that was my first time learning about it. I was like, whoa, and this was like I don't know 8 years ago. I was like, dude, I don't know. I'm not really in Logic, so I don't know if it's in there or not. But I do know that Logic was the first time I learned about MIDI capture. Yeah, it's all good, Horace. It's all good. Um, session view is good for trying loops. Arrangement view and session view can be used together. I think that's new though. I'm doing that now, but I know it was one time where you couldn't play the clip launch along with the range of view, and that was a big deal. And so in Bitwig, I was amazed that you was able to do that. Like you could play the clip launch along with the range of view simultaneously together. And I think they fixed that. It was an update or something like that. And see, I try to keep up to date with everything. You know what I mean? I do know that was a problem. That wasn't a problem for me because I wasn't working in these type of workflows yet for it to become a problem. But when I learned that was what it was, I was like, this is cool. I could play the clip launch along with the range, and I like this workflow better. And then came to Ableton, it was either or, and then I don't know. Oh, we talking about Luna now. Oh my God, that's a serious dog. That's something I would like to get into, but I don't have any universal audio interfaces, so I guess I'm out of the loop. I need to buy one so I can play with it. I feel like Luna will replace Pro Tools, bro. Real talk. The videos I seen, I was like, finally, there's a decent runner up. Like a lot of people would think Studio One would be that DAW, but I think it's a great competitor, but I just think that there's a lot of things about Studio One that's not, because Pro Tools is so advanced when it comes to the stuff that you can do in there. I prefer not working in Pro Tools. That's not my cup of tea because I hate it. It was a lot of bugs and error messages, and it just didn't work nice. And it's always been like that. But at the end of the day, I mean, people prefer Pro Tools because it provides that beefy sound, as so people say. And I do believe that different DAWs are colored. I honestly believe that. There's some that y'all can fight with me. There's a lot of people out there that will say they all the same. They sound the same. No, they don't, bro. I do honestly believe that every DAW has a certain type of coloring to it, a certain type of sound. But that's just my opinion. I did my own testing, and I've noticed the difference myself using the same track with no plugins on it, just played it straight from the DAW. Same speakers, and I heard a slight difference. In fact, that was one of the reasons why I chose Studio One over Logic when I was using Logic as a DAW of primary mixing from. The transparency that I heard from Studio One was was like night and day for me, because I heard a lot of mistakes and things that I couldn't hear using Logic. That is just, as far as like frequency and my mix came out totally better mixing in studio. Now, that's just my opinion. Pro Tools is great for editing. It's pretty cool. But Studio One is good for editing. So it's like, it just depends on workflow. Yeah, workflow. I heard Logic has MIDI capture. That's where Ableton got it from. Snipe Young, I believe, we talked about it. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, I'm like, no, you might want to revisit that part. I think Logic does have capture, because I seen that. I remember, like, I got a buddy who showed it to me. I'm like, no, man. So Ableton got that from Logic. Got you. That's what's up. Logic had that for a minute. Yeah, and now, back then I didn't really understand it, but now I've come to appreciate such a feature as that, and wish that we had that in Studio One, but we don't. We only have audio capture, and even that's limited. But sometimes I'll be playing on this thing and be like, ooh, that's nice, and I ain't got MIDI capture. For somebody like me, I'm not a board player, so that will work in my favor. Me come up with something that I've never thought that I could come up with. So yeah, that will work for me. I mean, everybody, musicians too. I can't leave them out, because some, it's funny. I had a comment on one of my videos. I was showing you guys how what's that plugin? The one that came out recently, Chord 2, Scale 2. So there was a comment on that video saying, "Is there any more musicians left?" I'm like, bruh, really? What type of questions is that? And I think he was coming from the fact that, now we got Scalar 2 that came out. Now you don't need musicians to play anything. You can just do, like, that thing has performances on lock, like the way that a pianist would play, like humanized style or arpeggios, or like the strum, piano, sound like a real person playing, and it's got like a bunch of presets in there creating very complicated chords, jazz chords, pop chords, hip hop chords, Beethoven, classical chords, you know what I'm saying? So whatever you want to create, it's like you can create it inside of chord of Scalar 2. And I'm like, bro, like, this is just a tool, you know what I mean? It's not to replace anyone, although you can replace someone, but we live in a different time right now. If I can do it myself, I'll do it myself. I'm first of all, I don't even want to go deep in there, but like, a lot of times people don't have a budget to pay a pianist to work with you. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is, we talking about time, working with other people in their own schedules. Like, when I have my own workflow going, I don't have time to wait for someone else to actually get to my project, something I'm working on. So having plugins that can help you move from point A to point B really quick based on your time, that works. So, and then even musicians uses chord plugins and scalars and stuff like that, because sometimes you can hear or come up, sometimes something can be presented to you that you never thought would work. That's another factor. So it's a tool, you know what I mean? It becomes a tool, depending on who you are, you can be crippled by it. But that's not even a word in this world. Being crippled by something that doesn't exist in the digital world. Like making music on a computer. First of all, the whole reason why we have computers is to speed up the workflow. That's the first thing. Hence, copy and paste. Why play the same thing over and over and over? I used to do that, by the way, over and over until the track ends. Why do that? Copy and paste. So that's cheating? No, that's not cheating. That's just a smarter way of working. So when you use a scalar plugin, that's just a smarter way of working. Why not use it? I mean, bro, you cheating. No, you're not cheating. It's just, you still have to have an ear to put the stuff together. You know what I mean? You have to have an ear. Anybody can grab a hold of this stuff and produce some whack beats. You know what I mean? But you still have to have that ear. So, you know, there you have it, right? I don't know. I'm just talking at this moment. But yeah. All good, Horace. And that's not a problem. I'm the same way. Like when I don't know something, and that's what I try to do on this channel. I try to stay humble as possible, and like I try to be realistic, and I try to be me. This is who I am. I came on this stream today asking you guys for help. You know what I mean? And trying to do this thing here. I ain't come on here cocky like I knew everything, because I don't. And that's my attitude most of the times when I go about this stuff. Now, when I get idiots that respond, then I have to act up a little bit. You know what I mean? If I'm a good boy that day, I'll try to ignore them. But I mean, it's all good. I wasn't trying to like put you on the spot like that. It was just, you was kind of like challenging my memory. I'm like, wait, MIDI capture is in Logic, bro. Like, I had to think for a second, like maybe it's called something different, but I think I know what that means. You know, whatever. It's all good. It's all good. But I appreciate that though. I appreciate your honesty and your attitude about it, because this could have went totally different, and you could have just snapped off and logged off and like, man, I hate that dude. He's crap. And I can't argue that. It may well work a whole lot better in Ableton. I don't use that feature, but I will discover it. Yeah, Pro Tools is dead soon. Yeah, man. Yeah, Luna's moving in. Pro Tools and S1 and Luna is more raw and warmer. That's what's up. I agree with this one. S1 is flat frequency. That's the reason why I moved over. I don't want it beef. If I want beef, I want to be the one who put it there. I don't want a dog to give me a beef sound and I ain't put it there. You know what I'm saying? That may not be what I'm looking for. I don't want the dog to sound beefy when I'm playing it out, and then when you go play it in the car, it's like, no, this is not playing what it was playing on the system. You know what I mean? FL sounds improved, but it still sucks in my opinion. That's your opinion. I know a lot of people who, you know what? You might be true, because a lot of times stock sounds inside of a DAW doesn't sound that great. Ableton on the other end, they got some pretty good sounds in there. I like them. But all this time before I started working in Ableton, I've been using other sounds from other places. So I don't have a lack there. I don't search for a DAW based on sounds, but if that's what you're searching for, then Logic Pro might be the best option. Or FL Studio or Reason. Reason is pretty decent, but you're still limited until you buy into their ecosystem, buying synthesizers and just other things and stuff like that. Melda plugins is fire. I agree. Ableton Link is a game changer too. You can link. I've tried that. I thought it was cool. Welcome, Gipsy. Late start here. What is the consensus of comparing with Studio One Pro 4.6? Well, this video is not to compare. This is me as a Studio One user using Ableton Live for the first time. And because I am a Studio One user, I do oftentimes bring up my workflow in Studio One as it relates to what I'm trying to achieve in Ableton Live. So I am using Studio One as like that, that place of that the home, the basis of what of which I'm familiar with, right? And Ableton Live is just a different workflow. It's just totally different, and I'm learning it, and I'm on here, so I'm gonna get back to it. I just wanted to pause for a second and talk to you guys. I'm gonna get back to it. Do you think that Bitwig is a little easier in navigating than Ableton? I saw you made fire beats in Bitwig. I think so. I honestly do, which is the reason why I started using Bitwig versus Ableton. Bitwig I just caught on real quick. Bitwig has this Studio One flow to it, so it was like it was easy. It was simple. I got in and I understood exactly what I was doing. Versus Ableton Live. Ableton Live is like one of those things where like it's not as easy, but because push 2 is here, I'm learning it because I like the push 2. The push 2 is really dope to me. The push 2 is this thing right here, bro. I'm like, okay, I like it. I suck at Studio One. I navigate better in Ableton. Everyone is different. Absolutely, and that's the whole point. And I'm glad that you said that. So we're just gonna dive right back in and try to like figure out some stuff. All right, so this is what we got now in Studio One. So how do I get back? Okay, I do know when I hit Shift Start, it put me back. Is that the only way to do that? All right. I think I want to add some reverb to that. So I need to come here and add some reverb. Let's play with some reverb. How about that? I do like Bitwig's browsing system a whole lot better. Because down here, I can search for a device when I click down here in Bitwig. In Ableton Live, you have to always go up here to the browser to find something. Um, which could be annoying. In my case, it is because I know that I can do the same thing in Bitwig, and it has more features that supports that. What's audio rack? Space. What is space? Ah, compressed reverb. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see what it's really doing. Okay, so it's just a compress on it. Okay, it's all right, all right. I see. All right. What if I just went for a simple reverb, like I was going for? Let's see, Hall. Let's see. Oh crap! You know what? This is not what I wanted to do. I want to put the reverb on the reverb track. Duh. Let's get rid of this stuff. Let's put this reverb. Let's go for dark hall. Let's see. Let's put that here. I think I'm doing the same thing twice. I thought I had the reverb on the other track. I like that. You know what? I think I'm doing what I was preventing in the beginning, because I do want to compress on that reverb. What type? Wait, could I just drag the photo over? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I like that. So now I'm gonna go back to this one. Put some reverb on that too. Dope. Actually, with that new with the new technique I learned from my boy Jay, he say, as I was looking for a filter, if I go to audio effects rack, go to filter. No, I forgot already. Dang it. Oh, auto filter. That's what it is. auto filter. So I could do everything on the push tool. I like this. I like this a lot. It's like machine, but it's a little different. So I'm gonna put an auto filter on here and just add that on there. Yeah, 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 bruh. Change this, bring it back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this. That's dope. Folk, my bad, bro. Formerly known as Focus Music, guys. It is Spaces. I had to hurry up my live stream up so I could tune into yours. Oh man, I forgot you was live. I have no, bro. I have no structure in my life, bro. I have no structure. I just do what I want. I'm just ruthless out here, bro. That's funny, cause yeah, rude boy. I'm just rude, I but yeah, everyone, Spaces is in the building. If any of you guys know who he is, he used to go by the name of Focus Music or Focus on Beats, something like that to that matter. And he recently made the switch, so he's now known as Spaces. In case any of you guys may be looking for him, and he started posting stuff, and you like, who is this Spaces guy? That's Focus. So just wanted to put that announcement out of there. And yeah, I'm pretty sure on his channel he explained why the switch, right? I'm pretty sure that's what he did today. I can hear that being the case where he. But yeah, appreciate it, bro. You are here. Now I have to go back and see what you was working on. So now I have something to do when I end this stream. uh yeah, I'm getting in this workflow. I think it's really cool. Like I do like how I'm able to do stuff like this. This is this is what it is right now. Here's an interesting one right here. Amir, thanks for joining. Ableton takes up too much CPU, just like Pro Tools. This is where Studio One beats them all. I agree. I agree. That's something I've noticed, because right here is where I can see my CPU usage, and I do notice, like, just doing a few things, my CPU goes up higher and higher. I have noticed that. Yes, I do. Machine is the same way, but Machine has improved over time. All right. But the workflow, I think I want to add that kick in there. Now, I do rather being able to control the drums inside of a drum kit. Um, I like to be able to turn up and down the volume or whatever. But so far, what I'm able to do is just, like, this is what I've been doing. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Like I just been going like here to the volume of the sample, and I'll just turn it down. Or if I got this going on, like what is this called? This is this is a drum kit. But like I sliced this up. This is how I came up with some drums out of this is like a loop, as you can see, like different slices, and I'm using the drum kit out of that, and I can turn it down from here. But I was wondering if there's like a better way to do that, because right now is I just that's the way to turn it up or down. So I want that, and I'm gonna turn it down some. And that's just how I'm doing it. Is there an easy way? Is there a way to like track delay? That's interesting. I've never paid attention to that down there. It's kind of cool. Let me see, what else have I not paid attention to? Quantize that. I did learn that if I say shift duplicate, it duplicates. I like that. Go inside the drum rack itself and control the volume per pad slice. Let me process what you just said. So are you talking about from here? Because this is what I was doing anyway. Like I went here and just adjusted from there. Now, one thing is I got to be careful is if I have a clip playing at the same time and I got a different location in my arranger view, it will be off like that. So I got to like start. I'm gonna come back to that. I'm gonna fix that later. I want to work on the bass because the bass, I wasn't satisfied with it. I can hear a live bass on this though. That's where you come in, J. Troy. Let's see. The actual simpler device on the. Oh, of course. Okay, yeah. Anyone know anything about Studio 1.5 Pro coming out? I'm wondering about the new MIDI features. That's also a question of mine as well. If anybody knows something. Yeah, I wish I could tell y'all something. I don't know. You know, most of these companies they don't really communicate with us. They just kind of do what they do. Let's work on the bass. And this is probably a good idea to label everything because I forgot where. Okay. Bass. All right, let's get creative. I was playing with something the other day. Was it plugins? It was. I don't even remember what it was. It was like, gosh, I don't remember. Audio effects. Was it Corpus? Audio effect rack. I think it was this bass turbo. It gave me something interesting. Hey, is it easy to do side chaining in here? Now, I learned that side chaining in Ableton Live was difficult. It was like some long process, and I was like, ooh. See, them type of things I was looking at when I switched over. So, like, I encourage you guys, if you looking to like switch over to a certain type of DAW, it's definitely worth it to look at other people's workflow and see what they're doing and what they're able to do before you make that switch, because you may not like what you stumble upon. That is the reason why it took me a very long time to switch over, or not switch over, to actually dive deeper, because it was certain things that I was doing in Studio One and I did not necessarily like the way I had to do it in Ableton versus what I was doing. Like stuff like that, you know, you just got to kind of pick which one matters the most. Like the tape stop thing, right? It's more steps involved to do that in Studio One than it is in Logic. But that wasn't a make or break for me because I wasn't using tape stop all the time. It was like, you know, it was like every once in a while type thing. So, but I've been using that technique, and I actually found a better way to do it. Just automate this plug that I use now with the kilohertz, which is a simple tape stop. You guys just see me do that just now, and just automate that joint, and it does the trick. So regardless of what DAW I'm using, I can always use this. So I'm cool with that. So I no longer have that worry. But it is pretty cool that a DAW do certain things on its own, like native to the DAW itself. It definitely helps. It's like a workflow enhancer, I guess. All right, so very easy. Throw on a compressor and click sidechain. Just that easy, huh? And then you put a LOL out there like, bruh. Okay, that's what's up. So if you can have one, which one would you have, S1 or Ableton? And you gotta put me on the spot like that, Hazel. You gotta put me on the spot like that. I don't know if I can answer that right now, but I'll try. I'll try my best. There are different factors right now. I'm new to Ableton right now. This is my first time like diving into it like I am, so I can't really say. I'll say like this: for creativity, for beat making, um, being like amazed of possibilities, I say Ableton hands down. Hey, Ableton all day. If we picking just those two dogs, Ableton will be more on the creative side than Studio One for me, which is the reason why I wanted to dabble into Ableton Live, because it's more creative. You could do more, a lot more as far as creativity. Now, the terms of speed, and this just goes based on what I know more. Studio One, obviously, hands down. Studio One, in terms of speed, Studio One is more simpler. It's it's uh, it's definitely lighter on the CPU usage. So um, yeah, I say it handles itself a lot better in terms of like processing. But if you're talking about mixing the song, of course, Studio One, hands down. Recording a live band, of course, Studio One, stuff like that. Making beats, I use Studio One to make beats. I've been using Studio One all this time to make beats, but I've grown to be more frustrated than creative in Studio One. However, I still will use Studio One when it comes to orchestral stuff, like if I'm composing strings and stuff like that, using Contact, I would use Studio One for that type of stuff, like composing to film. Studio One would be the choice for me because of what I'm able to do, like quick. I'm gonna throw this compress on here. I just need to throw that on there because um let's find a compressor. Compressor. Audio effect. I gotta spell it right, of course. If you don't spell it right, then it won't pop up. All right, I'm gonna throw a compressor on this Jaff, and you say go for sidechain. Aha! Input from, where's my input gonna come from? Let's search. Where's that? Where's my drums? I didn't label it. Okay, say we coming from the drum voltage kit into my bass. Let's see, drum voltage, but see, stuff like this is where creativity comes in. Because I'm looking at this list. I think this is all of the. Wow. It's a pre and post effects. Those are effects. That's the mixer. But I think this is just coming from the device. Voltage kit, chain, post effects. Yeah, so if I want to come from a specific pad, then so I don't want to come from, so is this where because I don't want the snare and the kick to punch through. I just want the kick to punch through. So I'll have to make the kick drum like separate if I wanted to work like that. So far, yeah, see the snare is coming through as well. Yeah, the snare is coming through as well. Or maybe I could, this looks like a filter effect, so I could tell this thing to sidechain a certain frequency. Maybe I could do that. Oh, that's cool. See, I like that. Bro. Wait. I could definitely do it like that. Bro. Okay. Yeah. So that's cool. You need to click and drag your kick pad out of the kit into a range view. Okay, I think I understand that. But before I do that, I figured out another way to do it, which is cool because it's like if that is not what I want to do, I could do it this way without the snare being affected. That's kind of cool. Let's change the release. I just want to duck out just a little bit. Yeah. I dig it. What can live do that S1 cannot? Again, it just depends on what you're going for. They both, you could do the same stuff. If you're doing like basic stuff, then yeah. But if there's some things you can't do, and uh um I think it's just all about the way a certain dog does things. That's kind of what I'm getting at right now. That's the side chaining works a little bit different than Studio One, but um, doing what I just did just now, that's not what you could do. Let's make that. Oh, makeup is already on. But you could get lost in here though, because when you need to go back and mix stuff down and do stuff differently, you have to remember that you got to go in kits, turn up the kick up, turn the kick up and or down, or stuff like that is that stuff could get you. um I got so many questions, dude. It's crazy. I would have rather used the same, like this here. Um, I know at one point I was trying to figure out how to add different kits to the same drum sampler. Especially like when I come up here and browse through like previews and stuff like that, previewing the different kits. If I double click on that or if I drag it over, it will wipe out the current kit. Is there a way to add like additional like add two or three different kits onto this? And apparently this is just octaves, right? Is there a way to like drag stuff onto empty pads, like a whole kit? Is what I'm asking. I know I can do stuff like one by one. I can drag sounds on one by one of these pads, but if it's like an entire kit, like how could I collapse two different kits on? That's actually something I have not yet figured out how to do inside of Impact in Studio One. Every time I double click on a kit, it just wipes out the current kit, and because it's the same thing. I never really made an effort to figure that out either. So I'm just looking at this choke. There's okay. So this pad and this pad is choke too. This one doesn't have a choke on it. I'm looking at it like all the stuff I am like really familiar with is just placed differently. So yeah, this nothing is different here. It's the same stuff. It's just different places that they place stuff. All the same stuff. Audio 2. So what does that mean? I like to dive in like this. This is cool. Like dive. Audio 2 what? What is this about? I don't know. No clip selected. gotta get used to it. I gotta get used to this. What is this? Oh, I need to grab that kick back over and print it there. Can I what is this? Okay, gosh. So that track is labeled. Okay, I keep hitting buttons like I'm using Studio One. So we had 11% CPU. It's not bad. Could I drag? Could I? I need a tester track so I can see like how far I can go with this, because I know in Studio One I can grab new instruments and bring it in between the line, and it puts it between. I don't want to replace nothing. That's what I'm not trying to do. So for right now, I'm gonna just go down here and say, actually let's do massive. Massive. That's simple enough, I guess. Simple enough. Simpler. Nope. I want plugins. Massive X. Yeah, I don't think I can go between stuff. It wants to. Huh. What just happened? And what if I just copy that and put it right here? I know there was a button. I forgot what that button was. Nope. So W. I forgot what the where is massive? I just told it to pop up. Where are you? Massive. Massive. There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. Okay, so decrease the volume here. right, so we had 13% with that. I like that sample. All right, check that out. Check that out. Check this out. I'm gonna use that technique that my boy Jay Troy told me about. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna bring this in. You know, you gotta repeat stuff to get it in your system. First I gotta remember what track that there it is, the 420. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this in just like that. I'm gonna drop it here. Let's do that again. Let's drop this. Gotta drop it up here somewhere. That's where the disconnect comes in. Okay, let's see if I can remember this. So I'm gonna do it from the controller this time. If I can remember. Okay, I'm gonna turn warp on. No, if I do that, I'm just moving around. Let's I can hear you say sessions. Oh, of course, because this is the session view. Okay, warp should be on. But of course I have to wait. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm gonna do myself a favor and hold on. Let's go back here and hit play, right? Is that the track? This is the track. Why did it want to? Because I didn't have the. Which one is it? Is this destruct? No, it isn't. Cool. That's what's up. I'm impressed. Sound like it glitched the timing a bit when you were dragging the massive window. It probably did. Appreciate that, Spaces. What frustrates you in S1 beat making? Um, Big ups to you, bro. Yeah, a million ways to skin a cat. Yeah, absolutely. Let's address this question. Well, there's a lot of things that frustrate me. Well, number one, the MIDI. The MIDI doesn't capture the way I record it inside of Studio One. That's the first thing. There's a lot of people who deals with that problem. You may not. I am a music composer, so I do stuff. I do stuff here's how I look at it on my system, because every time I bring this topic up, there's a lot of people who goes in and they make mentions. They 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 want to help, and I appreciate the help, but the things that frustrates me, and the things that I'm able to, okay, for instance, like MIDI notes, record MIDI notes inside of Studio One. It's I just think it's something funky about it, because I don't have problems doing this in Bitwig. I don't have that problem in Machine. I don't have that problem in Logic Pro. I never had to mess with the block size or the buffer size. Never. But I get people say, you probably change the block size, buffers. That's not what it is. Because if I decrease my block size to, like, say, like 128, something like that, it'd be cool for like the first few tracks. But when I start building, I need the CPU power to handle the plugins, instruments, things like that. So I gotta bump my block size back up to 512, and in some cases 1024. I have to bump it in order to handle the power. And so if I'm still creating chords and beats or whatever to that track, the MIDI does not capture the way it's supposed to capture it. I turn on what is it? Um, I forget what it is. The automatic quantize mode, that doesn't work. If I turn it off, it don't work. It don't work either, because like the notes that I put in should be close to where I put them, you know, and it's just off. So that's one thing that frustrates me. The let's see, what else that frustrates me. Um, it really wasn't much, because over time, personas fixed the problem. Creativity, it lacks creativity. There's little to no creativity. The only plugs I use inside of Studio One is the red light distortion. I love that plugin, by the way. I use it all the time. I do use the EQ in there a lot. I use the compressor a lot. I use some note effects. The repeater, no, not the repeater. The arpeggiator is okay, but it could be better. I like the arpeggiator in Reason a whole lot better. That thing is crazy. Um, like when I think about it, it's not a lot, but it's just it's it's not really made for a beat maker. Like another one is the impact. When you playing with impact or the patterns is pretty cool, but like when you playing with impact, the impact is lacking. It's lacking it. Like for instance, you guys can see my you can see the live, the push, right? Like just look at it. You can't do this type of stuff in Studio One. You just can't. It's got basic stuff, but dude, I like the Warp by itself have different engines in it. You got beats, you got tones, you got texture, repitch, complex, and pro. And these different things do something totally different. You can immediately find your start point, your end point. You could do this in Studio One, no problem. Like I said, like I've been using Studio One since 3.0. We in 4, and at some point, I'm guessing we are heading in 5 whenever they release it, right? So I've been using Studio One for a very long time, and I have a bunch of stuff that is on records and TV shows, and just what I mean. I have a lot of stuff that's already surfacing, and I've been able to do what but it's time that I grow and do other things, right? So, um, I don't even know what just happened. I just clicked on. I keep hitting that button. I gotta do something different with that bass line. Well, I hear something else though. I'm gonna play with the I thought it was a ghost for a second. This thing landed on a key. I'm like, whoa, the universe trying to tell me something. And this is just Ableton strings. Sounds pretty good. So if I wanted to do it from the pad, So I can change the scale. Say I wanted. So. Turn off accent. It's pretty cool. Wow. Yeah, cool. I wonder if I can make this sound like a tension. What does no? That's effects. What was that? Rod, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you like Ableton Live so far? I really like it. How you like drum racks? I really like it. What do you think of the sampler? I think it's dope. Stop revealing the sauce plug. I love those real clean but simple to use, straightforward plugins. Will you use Ableton over Studio One make beats? That's a good question. I think I would use both. How can your mic be so crisp? Are you using sound mixer? No, I am not. I am going straight in through my Personas 192 mobile, and it's an interface. It has DSP chip technology, so I'm able to set the compressor, the EQ, the gate on there to get it clean. Also, I have a Shure SM35 that's contributing to the sound and the fact that this mic is close to my mouth, and it has a pop filter or wind filter. It helps have that close proximity effect, like that studio broadcast sound. Yeah, so that's what I have. That's why my voice is coming through as clean and crisp and clear as it can. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Carnell is my boy. That's my bro. He's very nice in Ableton. Very nice. Very nice. That's one of my bros right there. I have never expected that. I know you mentioned it, but you actually did it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't. It was one of those things that was gonna eventually happen. I yeah, it eventually happened. Like yeah, you keep talking about, well, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it. But yeah, I actually I finally did it, and I don't regret it. But I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Like I have had those moments, and I only had it for 2 days. Like how could you how could you buy something and then feel like you regretted your purchase and you only use it for like 2 days? Yes, I have felt like I regretted it because it's just so much different in here versus Studio One. Yeah, it's just so much different. But I have to keep doing it. I have to keep playing in here in order to get it. And the more and more I play in it, it's like I discover new things, and um but I'm not doing anything differently, like more differently than I would in Studio One. It's just the way the way about it, and I'm enjoying the creative aspect. Me coming from Studio One workflow is this is different for me. This is nothing to you guys, as I can see, I can tell, and I appreciate you guys for like logging in, joining me, and coaching me through the process. I have learned a lot from you guys, just telling me what to do, the ins and outs, whatever. Um, I've learned a lot just based on that. Um, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, but you know it comes with the territory of learning something new. You know, there's always a learning curve when you. And then the first thing that happens a lot of times is that you get frustrated sometimes because you're not learning fast enough. Especially the way I work. I like to work fast. Um, but sometimes I'll slow down to go after a certain sound to achieve something, and so I'll slow down. But when I slow down, I'm still working fast in a sense, right? Because I know where to go and how to achieve a certain thing. Um, this right here is like it's just different. It's different, and I'm I'm appreciating this workflow right now. That's kind of where I am. Just appreciating. I'm letting it sink in slowly right now. Cause like this is like my second day with the push, and just yesterday I got flushed. I'm like, dude, like did I just waste my money? Like, cause of the guys on video, the guys I see make it look cool and so easy and simple, and when I get it, it's like, bruh, this is not what I signed up for. But my second day or my third day at it, actually, it's growing on me. It's just a different way. Will I stop using Studio One? No, I won't. Will I make beats in Studio One? Absolutely. I made I from my frustration, I made a beat yesterday in Studio One. That's what happened. When I went back to Studio One, I was like, ew. Like this is so I'm trying to pick a pick the best word to put right there. Like this is so ordinary. It's like this ain't fun. Like I already know how to make a beat in Studio One. Like you should go back to the push because it's fresh and just learn it or whatever. So that's what I'm doing. So I came back with a fresh approach, you know. So I'm just keeping the 100 with y'all. Like this is the process that goes in my head. I just K Money Creator, what's good? I'm good. I'm good. Bro, these pads is amazing. They're a little well. I'm comparing it to the machine. They are it's very close, but I feel like the pads on here it's a little softer. Actually, they're the same. They're about the same, but they're like a little softer. Yeah, I like the pads. The pads is cool. Now, what's different is the no click on the parameters around the pads, like navigating through, that's different. It's cool. It's unique. It's sexy. It's like I like it. This is nice. Versus the click on the machine, you have your click on the on here is it's cool. It's different. I like it. It's yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, one thing I'm trying to get used to is like where everything is. Now, I'm not understanding. Hmm. Whoa. Now, if I want to create chords, I was looking at something. I forgot how to do that. I forgot how to do that. I have to put a chord device on here to do that. Or not. Melodic sequencer. Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I like it. I like it. Tap the scale button and change it. The scale button. Oh, duh. I. I do like that I could change the key is in. That is cool. Now I'm looking for your changed it. Okay, I did that. Wait. I do know you have to. Oh, this just shows me. And the other day I was playing with something where, like even on the keyboard, it made the keyboard respond exactly what was going on here. Like I put it. You guys tell me what makes sense. The direction, the vertical or horizontal. I find the horizontal makes sense to me. Um, so I have the different scales here. I'm keeping it major, but how do I go now? Play triangle shaped chords. Wait, I think you mentioned that before. Is that right? Nope. I'm gonna get it, guys. I'm gonna get it. Seeing your videos, people using Push and Machine together. I think Machine is almost seamless and with Ableton. Yeah, that's what made me dive into it because of the Push. The Push, I like the Push. The Push is really cool. I've seen people play in the Push, which made me want to get it. Like I feel like if Ableton was just a software by itself and it didn't come with any device, I probably would have never dived in. That's kind of where I am with that. Because I've known about Ableton for a very long time, but because of the Push, it was like it pushed me to get the Push. Did y'all catch what I? Yeah, never mind. But yeah, the Push change scale back to major. I did, man. The Yeah, Jay, I'm gonna have to get with you, man, so you can like. I don't. Yeah. I'll get it. I'll get it. I was playing. I was playing around in earlier, and I got the chords to work, but I'm pretty sure I'm doing something different, obviously. But yeah. It's all good, man. I appreciate it though. You have to turn chromatic off, and then it will just have the notes for giving scale. I have to. I'm not in chromatic at all. See, this is chromatic here, and I click back over. Does this fix off have something to do with it? By the way, what is that? What is fix on and off? Can anybody tell me that? Yeah, that's different. It changes the note. Huh. So what that I have to figure out like what it's really doing. I should stop playing around and add that part to the song like I was discovering, and I just got sidetracked. It's a bunch of videos on the push. Say it makes no sense to control Ableton with anything else. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I definitely agree. That's what I thought. That was a statement that I made one time when I saw a video of personas do like series of videos of um of using the Atom pad with Ableton, and I just was thinking like, I guess if you're on a budget, that makes sense, but I wouldn't use the Atom with, I don't know, just this is the way my mind think. Like you using the Atom pad takes the fun out of working in Ableton. Like to me personally, it's just better to use devices that was created for that specific DAW. Like I get it, you're trying to make money, but the push is pretty expensive. It is pretty expensive. I think it's like 800 right now. It is pretty expensive. But it was a discount though during this quarantine season. So, they did put a discount on this stuff, but yeah, man. Fix on and off means scale lock, and each pad will be the scale you choose. If it's C major, then it's the C major scale across the push. I have to explore that. When it comes to stuff like this, I'm glad I'm new learning all of this. This is the same to me. Yeah, absolutely. I'm right there with you. It's fun. It's fun. This is what this channel is about: discovering just new things, and um, I teach a lot of techniques and tricks, and experience me doing this stuff for many years. But at the same time, I like to show my vulnerability to this type of stuff. Like I needed y'all help, and a lot of you guys came through and showed me how the stuff works. So even me, I need help. I'm a student, like student of this industry. That's how I like to portray myself. And you never can stop learning. So like I want to always be at the forefront when it comes to like learning new things and discovering new things, creating new sound, that type of thing. I do not want to be known as the person who sound like everybody else. I have a different sound. I have a different approach, obviously. And that's kind of what I try to portray to you guys, that you know creating music without rules. That's what I usually say. It's my saying, right? So like when you create music, is just gotta have fun and just do what you gotta do using the tools that you have. You know, yeah. So I need help also. I like that. I'm a student also. Absolutely, absolutely. Also hit octave up or down. Yeah, I hit the octave up and down. Yeah, I did that. Z sounds, bro. They let you pay gear software off credit check. No credit check. Yeah. Yep. I'm glad you mentioned that. Yeah, I've bought a couple things off of their site. I usually go to Sweetwater, but um, yeah, that's what's up. You turn chromatic. You have to turn chromatic off, and then so you're saying turn chromatic off, and then it would just have the notes for the given scale. How do you turn chromatic off? Oh, if I switch to in key. Yeah, that's what I'll figure it out because I did it before. I did it before, bro. Like seriously, I something I obviously didn't do. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's what I'm selected on. I don't know. Uh, Now, when you asked that question earlier, how did the players feel? I just paid attention to the second part of this this comment. You have the first push, so I don't know what the pads feel like versus the first push. So, um, I it feels good to me, But yeah, just got complete 12 from Sweetwater. Amazing. Yeah, complete is like my main go to when it comes to orchestral stuff. Like that's where I live. Like complete. Like I'm a native instruments boy. Like I'm a fanboy of native everything native. They are dope. Yeah. So let's play this from the top. Show y'all what I got because it looks like I have new people in here. You guys just came aboard and no, shift play start from the top. Yeah, I got the ultimate, of course. Ooh, and still got to change that bass line. I think at this point I'm ready to like duplicate this again and like take out some elements and keep going. J say change to in key, change layout to fourths, direction vertical, scale major, and play a triangle. Let's do that. Um, Shay changes to vertical. Okay, it's at vertical, and Shay changes to layout. Okay, it's in key. Scale to major and play. Oh, play triangle. Play triangle. So playing a triangle is like playing a triad, right? That's cool. Triad. Duh. That brings it together. No, but when I hit one pad and it created this like chords. You know, it's just I still change it to fourths. Bruh. Oh, okay. I gotta process that. So it's like this is like learning how to play on the keyboard. That's cool. Hmm. And what if I change the? I mean, there's possibilities, right? This is like cool. This will be one of the reasons why the push to me in my life exists at this moment, because me not being the keyboard, I could come up with like just crazy. Yeah. I'm not trying to like totally embarrass myself, you know. William Harper, what's up? I feel like we got too much. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of options. I think I like that better than machine chord mode. Yeah, machine chord mode to me is kind of repetitive. It's like I thought it was cool at first when I started messing around with it, but it's like I grew out of the possibilities there. Like I was looking for stuff the type of stuff you could do inside of the quarter two, no, scalar two. Scalar two is I did a video on that like not too long ago, but like coming up with chords like popular chords like pop, hip hop, alternative, like stuff like that. Like it it was just, and I feel like this could possibly be the same thing here. That's the reason why I still use scalar, but it's definitely, and there's nothing wrong with it, but these are like scales or chords or just things that surface around scales and the different type of scales, right? There's there's no presets that says, hey, use these scales for like popular pop beats. You know what I mean? Like that's why I like Scalar, because it gives me those. That's how I created this song here, like coming up with ideas that that sounds popular chords. You know what I mean? Like so. But this is cool though. I do agree with you. This is so much cooler. Essentially because it has 64 pads on there versus your 16 pads. So there's only so much you could do, I guess. I did a tour recently to Africa and saw African guy using Reason 4 and making orchestral music on 4 gig RAM laptop. That is impressive. I've seen several people make like orchestral music in Ableton. I'm willing to give it a try one time, but I just know that there were like different things differently, like extra steps that I didn't really care for. But I'm willing to give it a try. Like I know that if I keep at it, I'll discover new ways. Yeah, absolutely. Top left of the screen. Yeah, Scalar is really dope. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now I gotta play my video back to get that idea I had. Yeah, I gotta play with it and see what we can come up with. Yeah, man. I'm it took me a while to get there, bro, but I'm here. You said Ableton Live save yeah, we was talking about MIDI capture earlier. I've played around and did so much crap in here. But that's what's up. I got to figure that out. You know what I mean? Thought you can go back to things and you did and just play around Ableton. Yeah, man. Yeah, Kay. I have to. I'm new to it, so you know. Ableton. You know what? Maybe that's the reason why it's a CPU hog right now, because that's what it's doing. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why it's always recording. So when you understand that, I guess. But it's not doing that bad right now. For everything that I'm doing now in this track, I've only seen it go as high as 13% on the CPU. So, and I have quite a bit of devices in here. So it's doing pretty good. I appreciate that. You guys pound that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I plan on going live more often. It may be Studio One, who knows? I can't promise you guys that I'll stay right here, but I do like this. This is really cool. The learning will never stop. The learning will never stop. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm trying, you know. I'm trying. I got what you're saying though, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna make changes and things to this beat as I learn and progress and keep going. And I have a personal session with my boy J Beats. Is that what you call yourself on here? Is it J Beats? J Troy. I don't know why I got Beats. I know J Troy personally, but I just forgot what. Anyway, I'm gonna get with my boy because he's super dope in Ableton and he knows what he's doing. And he's like one of the guys I know I've seen do stuff in Ableton. I remember when he switched when he started putting stuff on video, because he was, what are you doing stuff in Studio One? I don't remember. I kind of always know. Well, anyway, I'm gonna be linking up with him, seeing like learning this stuff, like getting it down, and I'm definitely gonna come back and show you guys what I've done to the track, what I was able to achieve. Or maybe I'll like stop and then keep going, like make a series 2, make a series of me just learning Ableton or whatever. It's definitely a different workflow. It's a different type of beast here. It's different. It's different. So from Studio One to Ableton, it's definitely different. So yeah, appreciate that. What processor and RAM do you have? I have What do I have? So, my computer is a 6 core. It's 3 gigahertz, 6 core Intel Core i5. I have 16 gigs of RAM in here right now until I can bump it all the way up to 64. If I can bump it up to 64, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I'm gonna be like, man, flying through here, be able to handle a whole lot more. But I'm only dealing with 16 just to get me started. I just upgraded my computer, and 16 gigs is what I could afford at the moment. But I do plan on upgrading it, max this thing out. So yeah. Reason to Pro Tools to Studio One to Ableton. I think I'm done now. That says a lot. That's what's up. That's that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man, we're gonna talk, man. We're gonna talk. I'm starting to see a lot of these techniques are the same, just done different ways in each. Absolutely, absolutely. That's the goal. That's the goal behind this stuff. Like, if you are looking at me and think that you need to get Ableton because you like the beat, don't do it. You can do the same stuff inside of Studio One. It's just like you say, it's just different ways to get to the same place. That's really what it's all about. That's really what it's all about. Different ways, but you can achieve the same stuff. Same stuff. It just boils down to workflow. Do you like the workflow? Obviously, you can't really make your judgment based on what you saw me do, because I was terrible. Like, this is my first time. Like, I wouldn't be the guy to sell this to you yet. Like, give me a moment. Like, give me a few months, then I could be like, yeah, guys, to get chords, you hit this button. If you want this, hit that button. If you want to do this, then I'll be flying. Like, if I stick to it like I need to, then I can be of some assistance to you guys. And then the title of the video will be different. It'll be like learning Ableton Live, begging to beat some. I don't know. The title will come to me as that time comes. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Stumbling and all. Stumbling, mistakes and all. No, I don't have CPU issues with i5. Mine is completely okay. It's I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I get what I need out of it. It's an upgrade for me. My previous computer is an i5 as well, but the processing was 2.8. So this is like an upgrade because this is actually 3 gigahertz, and the other one did not have as many cores as this one. This one's a 6 core. The other one is like just basic. The Mac that I've been using all this time, like, I only upgraded to this one just this year. Like, that's crazy, right? Like, I had this thing for maybe 3 months so far. 2 months, 3 months, something like that. Just got it. And all this time, throughout all the 15,000 subscribers, well, I think I stopped using that around 14,000 subscribers is when I stopped using the previous one. And it has got me this far, you know what I mean? And I've done that computer's where I made the most money, obviously, This one is like is carrying on. The baton was passed on to this one, and it's a lot faster. It can handle a lot more. The speeds are better. So I'm cool. I'm cool. Like I said, I want to upgrade the memory so that I can boost things up. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Chris, what's up, Chris? I tried going from Studio One and giving Ableton a shot, and it was not as intuitive as I could have. That's it's funny you said that because that I just explained that like not too long ago. Like when I first started in here, I was like, nah, bro, I'm going back to Studio One. This is not working out. But I'm I'm learning to change my perspective and like just learn it, give it a shot, just see what you can do. But I have not moved on though. I'm not switching. This is just extra. This is part of the work. Well, it's an addition. Like if I want to have fun and go for new ideas and things like that, I will use this setup, this workflow to do that. But as far as like switching like cold blood, I'm not switching. That's not what we doing here. Is I have Bitwig, I have Logic Pro, which is the first one I started. Actually Pro Tools, but I don't have Pro. I hate Pro Tools so much that I deleted up my system. Period. Like I don't have Pro Tools anymore. I have Reason. I have Cubases. I use machine products to, what else? I think that's it. I have quite a bit of stuff. And the one that I, obviously, Studio One is obviously, gravitate to that more so than anything. And then I use Bitwig for like just break out of the normal stuff, just like get frustrated, like creativity wise. I'll use Bitwig. You know what I mean? I know Ableton is is the godfather of this workflow, and Bitwig is like the same deal, but you know easier route. Me because I feel like Bitwig is easier because I started using Bitwig. Like, but it's crazy because Bitwig when I started using Bitwig, it helped me understand Ableton a lot better. It's crazy, right? Like, that's exactly what happened. Like I couldn't get Ableton. I was like, what? Who can work out of this? This is like preposterous. This is nuts, man. Like what? Who would rather work in Ableton? You know what I mean? And when I got Bitwig, it's like, oh, I get it now. That was the thing for me. So I mean, but in Bitwig, it's a lot of things you can do in there that you can't do in Ableton. So Bitwig is like a more advanced, in my opinion. It's like common sense stuff you could do in Bitwig versus Ableton. But this push thing right here, man, the push is like it's like where the road meets the rubber for me. It's like makes sense now. Yeah. I've that is exactly what I'm saying. When the and I heard Carnell Pickett say the same thing. He told me he was like, bro, like the push is what makes it. Like he was doing everything in the push and really didn't know Ableton that well, but when he got the push, it was like he dived in, and it's like he learned push first and then dive into Ableton. You know, so yeah, the push makes things fun. Like I like it. I like it. Yeah, absolutely. There's so many videos on Ableton. Absolutely, and I'm one of the ones that actually watches those videos. So it was a lot of videos before I dived in. I think I'll end up getting the push too. And just make sure you're ready for it. Studio One seems cheaper than the rest. You can snatch up melodies from audio in it. Absolutely. Studio One is solid. Studio One is very solid. Mike Shadina of the Lincoln Park does live streams using Ableton, and he makes it really great stuff. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. I really do appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. It's been fun. Um, for those of you guys that are still logging in, checking me out, I appreciate the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if not already. Um, yeah, I had a lot of fun. I appreciate it. Till next time, guys. I don't know if I'll stream later on this week or I don't know, but I definitely look forward to showing you guys how this beat came out after I work on it some more in a personal session with Jay Troy. All right, guys, I'm logging off. It was fun. I appreciate you guys. My name is Elip from Creative Sound. Logging off. I'm going to play this beat as we end the stream. Remember to visit creative.com, which is pinned in the comment section. That definitely helps me out. Support your borough. And yeah. Remember, musicians are you the artist? Paint your picture. Stay creative without rules. I'm out of here.